Hello, hello. So I was playing a little bit of the rek'sai comp that you've seen probably on the CompTFT Reddit, and I didn't really like sink my teeth into it that much just yet. So I started to try to go for it from here, but then obviously there was a different angle with a Vayne orb at the start, so I did that instead. And then I guess this one I hit too late. This one I want to talk about that game. This one, I guess, I also hit a bit too late. So, like, generally speaking, right? Like, if I hit it reasonable in a reasonable time without sinking all my economy into it, then it feels good. And then I guess if I have to do that, then it doesn't feel good. So I don't know. Well, obviously, there's a bunch of things that I haven't tried. Like what item feels good with what item, and especially obviously the positioning that is like the interesting part, because as you probably know, when rek'sai is able to sneak into the back line, because she's able to move into the like one row towards the back, and then ulting, then it can like go into the corner. But there's the tech in the Reddit thread, right? Like when it's like it's like a Zir soldier can like let you access the backline easier, like not yours but the opponent's, or like the Freljord tower. It feels like seems like people are positioning the Freljord in the middle now, like the whole Freljord tower, and I don't know if it's like change how much that changes that part when you're like able to jump easier into the back due to the Freljord totem or statue or whatever you want to call it that you have to place with Freljord. Yeah, it's nice. And then here's the second. I'm pretty sure this one would have been winnable, but I got to the final 1v1, and until then, I was able to get a bunch of stacks in the fights with the Seeker's Arm Guard. So I got a bunch of MR and armor, and that felt very nice because getting targeted when you are in the back line doesn't feel good. But with the MR and armor, I was able to stay alive. But in the final 1v1, I wasn't able to get kills that easy anymore. So it probably would have been better to just move this off and like move the, I don't know, Rage Blade over probably, or do like some sort of moving around, or maybe even just grab it, take it down, reforge it, see if I get like something that's a good third item, and if I don't, then I can just throw it on someone else. And I think that was winnable, but I didn't. This one, it felt very unwinnable. But I took no scout, no pivot, and then I put. So the first one was the tank void mutation, and I just out of habit I threw it on the rek'sai, right? But then later I realized that I'm never gonna be able to get that void mutation of the rek'sai now, because I am never gonna be able to bench the champion. Therefore, I'm never able to remove the augment. So that was awkward. So I basically had to play the entire game. It has like the gain 200 health, and it gains armor and magic resist equal to the 0.6% of your life. So I did get some armor and MR from it once it was 3-star. So it actually wasn't too bad. And I had the GS augment, that lets you get the damage amp against other targets aside from tanks as well. And that's somehow that was a second. Here I tried, some other stuff, don't worry about it. And then again, it's a fourth again here, but that was Puddle, and there wasn't really anyone that I could really beat at that point. So yeah, I am seeing the potential, or seeing the reason why you would go, rek'sai reroll. But there's also the question of is it better than just doing the regular GP stuff with GP Nautilus and then Raven would be the other carry. But I feel like it's nice because you get to unlock the Vanquisher earlier, and then towards the end you have GP rek'sai Belvet as a triple threat, and then tank wise you have obviously Cho'Gath 3 or Nautilus 3, or in some cases the Rift Herald as well. So there are 3 carry options, 3 tank options. So basically it's pretty nice. So yeah, I'm probably gonna try to angle for it a bit more after this. But then it might just, start being contested as well, depending on how much traction it actually gets. And then that's gonna be awkward because then it's gonna be contested. And then if it's contested, then it's probably not nearly as good anymore. Because then there are probably better things to do with your economy and items. Anyway, that was it for today. I haven't climbed much, obviously, because as you can see, if I did anything else here, usually a disaster. So yeah, okay, thank you, bye bye.